Hello and welcome to a gentle yoga routine that will focus on stretching and can be done before bed or basically at any time of the day when you're looking for a little bit of peace. All right, I will come on over to my mat here and we're gonna get started in a seated cross-legged position. So you can come on down to sit on the floor. Find a nice long spine, growing the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Close through your eyes and just relax every area of your body. So relax the shoulders, relax the muscles of the face, particularly the jaw, the muscles behind the eyes. We tend to clench a lot there without even realizing it. And then begin to notice your breath. So without changing anything of the breath, just begin to notice each inhale and each exhale. What are the qualities? Is it long and smooth, or is it short and staticky? And then the next time you inhale, make it a great big inhale. So fill up all the way to full, all the way down to your diaphragm, up through your ribs and chest. Pause at the top of the inhale. And then exhale it all the way out, chest, ribs, diaphragm. We'll do that a couple of more times. Great big inhale all the way to full. Pause at the top of the breath. And then exhale, release it out all the way to empty. And then one more time, all the way to full. Exhale to empty. The next time you exhale, drop your chin down towards your chest. And notice where you feel sensation through the back of the neck. Breathe into it. And then moving with breath, we're going to roll from side to side. So as you exhale, draw your chin along the chest towards the right until your right ear comes to connect or almost connect with the right shoulder. And then roll it gently back along. Left ear will come towards left shoulder. Moving with your breath the whole time, thinking about still relaxing through the shoulders. Trying not to bunch them up a lot. And then the next time your right ear comes over towards your right shoulder, we're going to pause. You can take your right hand and bring it over your head to connect with your left ear. You can bring your left hand underneath your left seat. And then just gently guide the right ear towards the right shoulder as you draw your left shoulder down. Breathing into the left side of the neck, the left shoulder. Feeling space opening up. Exhale to release the right hand. Bring it under the right seat as you roll your left ear towards your left shoulder, and then we'll do that on the other side. So bring your left hand up to connect with your right ear. Allow your right shoulder to release down as you just really, really softly guide the left ear toward the left shoulder. And then we'll exhale to release. Come on back through center and then weave your fingers together like this and bring them behind your skull. And we'll do that same thing that we did at the start of this series again. Drawing your chin towards your chest, this time with the extra help of the hands. Breathing into it. And then we'll exhale to release the hands all the way down to your side, and then come on over to your hands and your knees. So this is a tabletop shape. So get positioned so that your wrists are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. And then we'll find a cat-cow flow. So as you inhale, belly lowers, chest lifts, gaze lifts. And then as you exhale, round through the spine like an angry cat, gaze towards your belly button. Inhale to your cow pose. Exhale, round the spine for cat. We'll do a couple more. Next time you inhale, come back to your neutral spine, and then keep your hips just exactly where they are, and begin to walk your hands out towards the top of the mat as you melt your heart down towards the mat. And you can bring your forehead here to rest on the mat. This is called puppy pose. Find your breath. Notice the sensation through the shoulders and breathe into it. On your next inhale, begin to walk back up to your table. And then from table, ground through your left palm. Inhale your right arm up towards the ceiling. Gaze up at your right hand. Open your heart to the right. And then as you exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left, grounding your left shoulder, left side of the face. It's your right shoulder and your right side of the face. And then begin to walk your left hand up towards the top of the mat. Lefts and rights are hard. You can gently press your left hand into the mat, stretching through the right shoulder. And then we'll exhale, gently begin to roll it out. Come back to your table. Ground this time through your right palm. Inhale your left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread it under the right. Ground. This time you will ground through your left shoulder, left side of the face. Walk your right palm up towards the top of the mat. Gently press it in. Opening it up through the left shoulder. And then begin to walk your right hand back. Come on back to your table shape. Curl your toes under from here, and we'll just come briefly to a downward dog. So shift your hips up towards the ceiling. Find an upside down V shape. Palms are rooted into the earth. You can walk it out if you want, dropping one heel to the ground and then the other. Bending the opposite knee. And then from your dog, we're going to come back to sit on our bums. So come on back to your bum. And you can stretch your legs out long in front of you. We're going to do a forward fold. We're going to do a series of forward folds, actually. So first, you're going to bend your right knee. Bring the right sole of your foot to the inside of your left thigh. Inhale to rise your arms up beside your ears. Feel your spine growing long. And then as you exhale, hinge from your hips and fold over your left leg. So your hands will land here wherever they land. It might be the foot, it might be the shin, it might be the ankle, it might be the toes. So just going to whatever degree allows you to find that nice juicy stretch through the back of the left leg. And the whole time thinking about keeping the spine nice and long. Crown of the head shining forward. Breathing into the back of the left leg. Release and begin to rise back up. Extend your right leg out beside the left, and then we'll do the other side. So taking the foot into the opposite thigh, rise your arms up, And then as you exhale, hinge from the hips, fold over the right leg, nice long spine. Feel your sits bones rooting back and down. If it helps you here to really feel into the shape, you can close your eyes and just notice how the shape is landing in your body. We'll find a couple more breaths. And then we'll release and rise back up. Send the left leg out beside the right, and now we're gonna fold over both legs. So inhale, arms to lift, nice long spine, feel your crown floating up. And then as you exhale, hinge from the hips and fold it over your legs. Hands will land again where they land, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that you feel that nice juicy stretch through the backs of your legs. Breathing into it. And then inhale, release, come on back up. We're gonna stay seated, bend both your knees, bring the soles of your feet together. And then you can take your hands and place your fingers on the tops of your feet and the thumbs on your bottom of your feet. Inhale to grow your spine nice and long. And then as you exhale, you can hinge forward, bringing your forearms to your shins. Crown of the head shining forward. Close through your eyes and notice how this shape lands. Where do you feel it? Release and rise back up. And now we're going to come onto our spines. So you can come onto your back. And then from here, we're going to do a reclined pigeon or a reclined figure four. So take your right foot and place it on top of your left knee. So the right ankle area is kind of at the top of the left knee. And then take your right hand, place it on your right knee and gently guide your right knee forward. And if this is a lot of sensation already, you can just stay here like this. Or if you want more, you can lift your left foot up and you can grab behind your left thigh or the top of the left shin for even more sensation. So your left foot can just kind of relax and you want to flex your right foot. And if you want to play around with the shape, you might roll gently from side to side. Just releasing through your right hip. And again, if it helps, you can close through the eyes and just feel the sensation through the right hip. Breathing into it. Exhale to release. Bring both feet back to the mat. Take your left foot, bring it to the top of your right knee, so left ankle connects with just that area above the right knee. Left hand will come to left knee, gently guiding it out. And then staying here, or lifting the right foot up, bringing your hands behind the right thigh or to the top of the right shin. Left foot is flexed, right foot can relax. You can sway gently from side to side. Breathing and noticing what you notice. Notice if it feels different on this side compared to the other. It's totally fine. Finding your breath. Exhale to release both feet back down to the earth. Extend your arms out wide to a T if space allows. If it doesn't, you can make a little goalpost arms like that. And then we're going to come into a reclined spinal twist. So shift your hips over towards the right and allow your knees to fall over to the left. So here you want to make sure that your shoulders are both connected with the earth. So if the right shoulder is lifting up a lot, see if you can maybe bring some props under the knees. You might gaze over your right shoulder. And for more sensation, you can cross your right leg over your left and bring both knees to the ground. Only if you want more sensation and can do it that without the right shoulder floating up. When you've found your sweet spot, again, closing through the eyes, noticing where you feel sensation, sending the breath there. Exhale to release. Come on back to your spine and we'll do the other side. So scoochie your hips over towards the left. Knees will fall over to the right. Gaze will be over the left shoulder. You might cross your left leg over the right or leave legs and knees stacked. Melting your shoulders down. Feeling space opening up. And then we'll exhale, gently come on back to center. And then now is the time, and I always encourage you to take a Shavasana at the end of your practice, extending legs out long, or if the low back is talking to you, you can keep the feet on the mat, bring them out about mat width apart, and then let your knees knock in together. This is called constructive rest pose, and it's really good if you're feeling sensation through the low back. Otherwise, you can extend your legs out. And just invite stillness into the mind and the body. Feeling your breath, knowing that thoughts will inevitably arise. And as they do, just acknowledge them and then let them go. You can stay here for as long as you like. I will stop the recording now, but please feel free to lie here in stillness for as long as you would like to.